Hello everybody, welcome to Samuel Taylor State Park, and we're here at Lagunitas Creek, literally in the middle of Lagunitas Creek. And this is a cool creek because it still has a steelhead run, so you can come here at a different time of year and actually see the fish coming upstream from the ocean and spawning. What I got behind me here is Fraxinus latifolia in the Oleaceae, your Oregon ash. And Fraxinus latifolia is a small tree to medium-sized tree, opposite compound leaves. And these leaves are, you can see they kind of, at the end of the stems here, they are clustered at the tips of the stems, and you have two leaves that are opposite here, and then you have another two leaves that are opposite here. That's a type of branching pattern of leaves. It's called verticillate. And the leaves are, I'm going to pluck one off here, are pinnately compound, and they're fuzzy. And the leaflets, the lateral leaflets here, don't really have much in the way of petiolules. So the leaflets are just kind of stuck right onto the leaf rachis. Can you see that? And they're generally kind of entire or sort of maybe roughly irregularly toothed. And what have we learned so far in the way of opposite compound leaves? We've learned sambucus. And you can separate this out from sambucus by the sessile leaflets. And also the texture of the leaf is generally much more papery. This is a deciduous tree, so it's going to lose its leaves. It's already starting to turn brown, and some of these leaves are coming off. And you can also see on this particular tree its reproductive structures, which are called samaras, like a maple. These are wind-dispersed seeds, and they look a little bit like maple, but they are, they only have one side. The helicopter only has one side, so they are going to float away in the wind here. Fraxinus latifolia is a tree that it likes to have access to water. So you find it in central California, generally as a riparian species. And then it gets more and more common the further north you go. So, and it lives in Oregon and Washington. It's a kind of a Pacific coastal tree. And it can be really, really dominant in areas of places I've been to in southern Oregon. But in California, generally you just see it in patches, clumps of individuals here or there. So pretty unusual tree actually for the Bay Area. I'm going to point out this character for this particular large individual of Fraxinus latifolia. Ashes in general, in the genus Fraxinus, when they're large, they often have these flat furrows on their bark that kind of make X's. This is more pronounced in maybe a lot of the eastern species, but you can see it on this individual. However, a lot of the Fraxinus that you'll see here at Samuel Taylor State Park will be younger individuals, and you won't see this pattern on the bark of younger individuals. Okay. So to sum up, Fraxinus latifolia is a tree that has opposite compound leaves with sessile leaflets. They're fuzzy and kind of papery in texture.